return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
caused all of it.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Carr now on first down, escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way, like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
Now Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Flushed out right. Touchdown Raiders. Bryan Edwards from 19 yards away. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that, because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On second down, it's Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr, flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers now on 1st down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr eluding the pressure right. That's into the hands of Edwards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He finds his man, complete. It's Edwards. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey win.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Desmond Trufant. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 36 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here is another interception. It's Desmond Trufant, and he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but have been a good number.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion,
and the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack. Here's A.J. Cole now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. On the return comes Cobb. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception. And I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in here by Jackson.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Carr now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He got out of the pocket there. I was wondering what he was going to do with it. But I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late. And when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception. That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And some room to work. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point was hooking, but he does smoke it through. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Carr now to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Carr to throw. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Za'Darius Smith, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Raiders on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Carr. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he'll get this back across the midfield. Striking down to the 47-yard line. First down, Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. A give to Jones. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And it's a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go again to Jones. Fights loose. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Rodgers being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers.
Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Again, it's Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.